Good evening. We are back with another question concerning ratios. Now, our questions here will be done by using the unitary method as well, because there's a direct proportion between all the numbers or all the ratios. Now, I have a question. Here are the ingredients for a Swiss roll cake. I need 72 grams of flour, 72 grams of sugar, 6 milliliters of baking powder, and 3 eggs. Now he's asking me to work out mentally how much of each ingredient is needed to make a Swiss roll cake that will serve 24 people. Now these ingredients are for 6 servings or will serve 6 people. He's asking me to find the ingredients that will serve 24. I'll need to make 24 servings. The first step to finding these ingredients in their new proportions or in their new measurements is by finding the ratio between or the relationship or the proportion between the servings. How did the 6 servings become 24 servings? I multiplied it by 4. So I need to do the same for each one of my ingredients. I will multiply each ingredient by 4, and that will give me the ingredients to make a Swiss roll cake for 24 servings. So if I say 72 grams times 4, I will get 288 grams of flour. 72 grams of sugar times 4 will be 288 grams of sugar. And 6 milliliters of baking powder times 4 will be 24 milliliters. And 3 eggs times 4 will come out as 12 eggs. So the new ingredients to make a Swiss roll cake that will serve 24 people is 288 grams of flour, 288 grams of sugar, 24 milliliters of baking powder, 12 eggs. And then he's asking me to find the ingredients to make a Swiss roll cake that will serve 9 people. 9 servings. Now we will use the unitary method. The unitary method is finding how much will I need of each ingredient for 1 unit instead of 6. In the question, these ingredients are for 6 servings. So how much of each one will I need to serve 6? So I'll say 72 grams of flour divided by 6. It will give me 12 grams of flour. 72 grams of sugar divided by 6 will be 12 grams of sugar. 6 milliliters of baking powder divided by 6, 1 milliliter. And 3 divided by 6, 3 eggs will give me half an egg. For each 1 serving. Those ingredients for 1 serving, for 1 unit. Now, since I have the ingredients for 1 serving, can I find the ingredients for 9? Yes, by multiplying each ingredient and each measurement by 9. If I take the 1 serving ingredient and multiply it by 9, I will have 12 grams of flour times 9 will be 108. 12 grams of sugar times 9 will also be 108. 1 milliliter of baking powder times 9 will be 9 milliliters, and half an egg times 9 will be 4 eggs and a half, or 4.5 eggs. So these are the ingredients for 9 servings. We find them by finding the ingredients for 1 serving and then multiplying by 9. And then let's say he asked me to find for 15 serving. I can do the exact same thing. For 15 servings, I will need to find how much will I need for 1 serving, and I already found that. I have the ingredients per 1 serving. Now all I need to do is multiply by 5. I will multiply the ingredients per one serving by 15. So 12 grams of flour times 15 will be 180. 12 grams of sugar times 15 will be 180 grams of sugar. 1 milliliter of baking powder times 15 will be 15 milliliters of baking powder, and half an egg times 15 will be 7.5 eggs. Those are the ingredients to find. Those are the ingredients for making a Swiss roll cake that will serve 75 people. Let's take a look at another question that is a little bit more challenging. I have a question here that says, Mia makes a cold drink. She calls it iced punch. She uses vanilla ice cream, and grape juice, and ginger. Now, in the ratio 1 to 4 to 5. The question saying Mia has plenty of ice cream, but she only has 2,250 milliliters of grape juice and 2,750 milliliters of ginger juice. The question is asking me, she is going to make as much iced punch as she can from these ingredients. How much of each ingredient will she use? Let's look at the ingredients that we have here. Let's say, for the sake of argument, she will use all the grape juice that she has, which is 2,250 milliliters, distributed or divided by 4 units to make a ratio of 4. If we divide 2,250 by those 4 ratios, we will have an answer of 562.5. So each one of these units will be 562.5, the 1 unit. So she will use 562.5 milliliters of ice cream, and the whole amount, which is 2,250 milliliters of grape juice, and she will use 2,812.5 milliliters of ginger. Now let's look at the numbers we have. How did we find the amount or the measurement that she used from ginger? We found that each 1 unit will be 562.5. We multiplied this number by the ratio given for the ginger. I have 5 parts of ginger multiplied by 1 part or 1 unit. Multiplied by 1 part or 1 unit, it gave me 2,812.5. Does she have this amount of ginger? Can she use it? No, she does not. She has as much as she wants from ice cream, so she can use 562.5. She can use the entire amount of grape juice that she has, which is 2,250 milliliters. But when she wants to use 5 parts of ginger, it will be 2,812.5, and she does not have that amount. She only has 2,750. So this cannot be 1 part or 1 unit. So I need to find a different approach. Let's say she will use the entire amount of grape juice. I'm sorry, the entire amount of ginger that she has. So we'll take the entire amount of ginger, which is 2,750, and then we will divide it by the ratio of the ginger, which is 5. We will get an answer of 550 milliliters of ginger. Can she use the whole amount of ginger? Yes, because she has it. Can she use 550 milliliters of ice cream because I only have one as a ratio? Yes, because she has plenty of ice cream. But how much grape juice will she need? If I use this ratio or this unit, which is 550, and multiply it by the ratio that she has, which is 4, you will get 2,200 milliliters of grape juice. Now, the question is, does she have that much of grape juice? Yes, she does. She can use 2,200 milliliters of grape juice because she already has 2,250. So she will have 50 milliliters to spare, which is good. So our new ratios, or the amounts that she used from each ingredient, is 550 milliliters of vanilla ice cream, because the ratio for the ice cream is 1. Now the ratio for the grape juice is 4, so 4 times 550 is 2,200 milliliters of grape juice. And ginger, 5 parts times 5 parts times 550 will be 2,750 milliliters of ginger. She used the whole amount of ginger that she had, and she left 50 milliliters of grape juice that she didn't use, and she used only 550 milliliters of ice cream. Those are the ingredients that she used to make her iced punch. I hope this was clear and helpful. And if you have any questions about it, please leave it down below in a comment. Thank you.